What's up, sons? It's Blind Rod with Son of a Tech once again, and today we have yet another talking head video. Today we're going to be talking about Uniswap delisting 100 tokens on their front end. This comes about from friends and family sending me the link. Once again, viewers as well. Whenever these start getting sent to me, I just feel like I need to address it, even if I think other people have covered it already to its fullest extent. So this video, I'm definitely going to give a shout out to Mind Your Biz. Definitely check out his video on this topic down in the description below, as he has covered it to a pretty full extent, probably even further than I'm going to cover it in this particular video. We're going to get into it though right after a word from our sponsor. Today's sponsor is CDK Deals. Do you have that pesky Activate Windows watermark on your desktop? Want to get rid of it? Check out CDK Deals to purchase a Windows 10 key for up to 35% off. To activate, it's as simple as clicking the link in the description. Once on the web page, click Buy Now, then sign up for an account. Once you've signed up, type in promo code SOT35 for 35% off and click Submit Order. From here, you can pay with FastPay, PayPal, credit card, etc. Once you have completed your purchase, the key will be located in My Purchased Orders under your account. Click View Keys and Codes, click Get the Key, then copy the code. Search in Cortana for activation settings. Click on Change Product Key, use Ctrl+V to paste the key into the box, and click Next. Next, you will need to click Activate, and ta-da, no more pesky watermark. Don't forget to click the link in the description and use promo code SOT35 when purchasing for 35% off. One quick note is that this is a one-time use key, as it is an OEM key. Thanks for supporting the channel by supporting our sponsors. Welcome back. So the exact article that's being sent to me is this. Now, it came out yesterday, or I guess the day before yesterday by the time you guys watch this, on July 26, 2021, written by Martin Young. The title is Uniswap Delists 100 Tokens from Interface, including options and indexes. Synthetic tokens and tokenized stocks have made it onto Uniswap Labs' blacklist as regulatory concerns mount. The world's leading decentralized exchange, Uniswap, has announced the delisting of a number of tokens from its app interface. Uniswap Labs made the announcement on Friday, emphasizing that the tokens had been removed from the app interface only and that the protocol remains immutable. So this is important to understand, and we'll get into this right here. The statement from Uniswap.org is Uniswap Labs, a software development studio that contributes to the Uniswap protocol, is proud to play a part in creating a better, more equitable financial system. One of Uniswap's contributions is the portal it provides at app.uniswap.org, an open source interface for reliable, trustworthy interaction with the Uniswap protocol. To continue to innovate and provide this tool for the Uniswap community, we monitor the evolving regulatory landscape. Today, consistent with the actions taken by other DeFi interfaces, we have taken the decision to restrict access to certain tokens through app.uniswap.org. These tokens have always represented a very small portion of overall volume on the Uniswap protocol, and a full list is available here. Importantly, the Uniswap protocol, unlike the interface, is a set of autonomous, decentralized, and immutable smart contracts. It provides unrestricted access to anyone with an internet connection. Similarly, this action has no impact on the Uniswap interface code, which remains open source, or the many other portals or locally run instances used to access the Uniswap protocol. Moving forward, we will continue to develop products and contribute to the Uniswap protocol in a way that is consistent with the broader DeFi industry's values to provide safe, transparent, and robust financial infrastructure that can empower users around the world. So Let's get the misconception out of the way. Uniswap is getting rid of tokens. That's incorrect. So everything that has been deployed via smart contracts on Uniswap is immutable. It can't go anywhere. This is kind of the regulatory problems that are going to be coming up, you know, over and over and over again. I would almost equate it to this. This is probably the simplest way to understand it. If you guys remember the early days of the internet and basically music rights, etc., with Napster, what you had there was an option for users to go out and easily download music without paying to basically obtain that music. Now, how did that basically come about, and then how was that resolved later on? And it all comes down to convenience. So the thing is here is that what you have is the interface or the front end of Uniswap delisting these tokens so that there isn't a target on their back for any sort of regulatory systems to attack that specific entity or Uniswap Labs and basically take down the entire interface, which is also open source, and that's going to be important as well. So just like essentially what you had with Napster, where eventually there has to be some sort of way to easily obtain it and make it more convenient, things like Spotify, etc., come into play in Pandora, which makes it easy to access and pay for music. And because it's even more easier and more convenient than, say, something like Spotify, people are more likely to use it. Because the front end of app.uniswap.org is easier to utilize, people are using it. That doesn't mean that they can't access the smart contracts that have already been deployed or any of these tokens that have been deployed via Uniswap. It just depends on the interface that you are using, right? So at the end of the day, if somebody wants to create an interface to basically access these other tokens on Uniswap and interact with them, there's nothing stopping them from doing that, especially when you consider the fact that it is open source. That's why SushiSwap is a thing, for example, is because they were able to just take the open source code for the front end from Uniswap and move that over. There isn't really necessarily a huge concern here with the actual blockchain being under attack, or specifically even DeFi being under attack from regulation. I do think, though, that it will get interesting if they decide to start trying to regulate beyond the front ends of these types of organizations. We do see a lot of issues coming up with things like BlockFi, which we'll talk about here soon, coming up this week, and specifically in relation to my state, Texas, and its issues with BlockFi as a supposed security, which we'll talk about. And those regulations are a little bit easier to do on these centralized platforms, things like BlockFi, Coinbase, Crypto.com, because they are centralized. They are an entity. But if we get into the actual code itself running in the background, the regulation gets a little bit more difficult to obtain. So my assumption on the attacks that will be happening towards cryptocurrency in general from the regulatory standpoint will be at the interface level. So whatever you are interacting with to access anything on the blockchain is the portion that will be regulated. Beyond that, I don't know if it's even really necessarily possible to take down even any of these tokens that have been delisted on app.uniswap. So if you want a full list, though, of these, they do provide a list right here, and you can go through and you'll see that most of them are essentially tokenized representations of stocks for the most part, and spot stocks and that sort of thing, which has regulation and laws already in place to my understanding, and which is why they are going ahead and removing them or delisting them. And if you guys want even more information, like I said, definitely check out Mr. Mind Your Biz and get some more information from him. And then, like I said, we're going to be talking about this. Texas alleges that BlockFi is offering unregistered securities coming up soon. So, in summation, do I think this is a threat to DeFi or cryptocurrency as a whole? Not really. I don't think that this is necessarily an issue with the blockchain regulation as far as being able to interact with it, or that it somehow compromises it, which I think is the concern. Is this decentralized platform being compromised and revealing some sort of centralization? And the thing is that no, it's not on the code base level, but I do see the concern here because you have this front end that is run by an entity and sort of centralized that is delisting these tokens. But like I said, I'm trying to make that distinction there that I think is very important between the interface and the front end and what is actually going on the back end. The solution to this, of course, would be being able to run something on people's machines that allow them to access these other contracts. I think this is also a reason why you would see something like Library, for example, not have a front end. Because now at this point, with something like Library where you access it through an app on the desktop, that is basically a whole bunch of nodes storing all the videos, it allows them to maintain basically the ability to not be censored in case that ever arose in the future because it's running on that hardware, as opposed to the front end interface of it that is publicly available, known as Odyssey. Odyssey could be targeted, but Odyssey is basically just a portal, a web portal to direct you and allow you to watch things on Library. So even if Odyssey went down, Library would still have all of its content there and available. And maybe at some point Odyssey would actually possibly, you know, start blacklisting or doing some sort of censorship, depending on regulation on the actual Odyssey website, but that wouldn't remove the videos from Library itself, if that's a helpful additional example for you guys to understand what's going on here. Hopefully you guys got an idea of exactly how this is functioning and what it means for crypto in the future. I'm not exactly sure where everything goes here because I don't think you can regulate the code, so it's going to be kind of funny to see how governments interact and corporations interact with the blockchain, especially in the case of something being immutable in this circumstance. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And we have tons more content coming up. Also, I got some new stuff. It's cool. I like it. Yeah. Oh, and we did another desk, but it doesn't have cool lights yet. But we are going to record stuff on it. I'll see you next Tuesday. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to see more. Also, you can check out this playlist for more content talking about cryptocurrency.